Hello, welcome to our first episode of Sports Talk with me, Steele Brooks. And today we are having a very special interview with my brother, Kase Brooks. Come on down, Kase. Have a seat. Pull your chair closer into the video. Okay, so how do you feel about the NFL season so far?
OBJ, Odell Beckham, he's injured, probably out for the whole season. Like the Giants needed him, but J.J. Watt, he's out.
But that could be, those two could. The J.J. Watt injury could put him out for his second season in a row. I mean, this is his second season in a row he's been put out of the game with an injury. I mean, this could seriously hurt the Texans season so far. And I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but I mean, the Giants, they haven't been able to do it this year. What happened?
They could beat the, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not sure if they play the Browns this season, but if they lose to them, then for sure it's not going to be a good season.
Hey,
I feel like they're not going to win a game. Next week they play the Broncos.
That's Broncos are gonna win.
I know, that's solid. That's a solid victory already.
Packers, the Cowboys. I don't know what happened to them this year.
I know, like
they
gave up. They were winning 21-6 at one point, and then they just gave up after halftime and let them come back and beat them of a score of 35-31. 4-point deficit.
I mean, they should be able to do better than that. Because last year, they were the team that nobody could beat, except for the Giants. Exactly. The Giants could beat them last year. Now, the Giants were here last year, which is decent. Now they're here. And they even made it to the playoffs last year. If they lose another 7 games, I mean, they go 0.
It's just over for them.
It's just going to be a horrible season.
But we got to say, the Cowboys did lose a lot of defensive players.
Who did they?
I forgot who they lost, but they lost a good bit of defensive players last year in the off season. And, well, the Browns, just like last year, haven't won a game yet. One of the 3 teams that are 0-5, Giants, 49ers, and the Browns.
I mean, Seahawks, they have their good. Let's turn it over to the Seahawks news. I mean, they have some good. They had the Legion of Boom. Everybody remembers Super Bowl 48 when they had a huge blowout. That was the Legion of Boom. This is not the Legion of Boom today.
I mean, I don't know what happened to the Legion of Boom, but they just haven't been able to work well this year. Since Super Bowl 48, they just haven't been the same.
No, except for the next year, Super Bowl 49, they were doing great, but
they still couldn't hold on to a win. Okay, now let's talk about the Patriots. A season-opening loss to the Chiefs. Hey, no, let's turn it over to the Chiefs. They are 5-0.
This is one good team we can talk about.
This could be the next Miami Dolphins. They could go 19-0, just like the Miami Dolphins of one of the first Super Bowls ever. Went 19-0. That went 16-0 and won every game of the postseason, including the Super Bowl. This could be the next Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, but
if they keep rolling like this, how are they still managing to do it? Eric Berry's out for the season. Eric Berry's out.
They have Travis Kelce.
They still
Tyreek Hill.
And their new addition, Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt has been a beast mode this year.
And can't deny that the Chiefs they're going to make the playoffs, that's for sure.
There's
no way they're not going to make the playoffs.
They're very well looking for their revenge in the playoffs.
Against the Patriots. Steelers. I don't remember. Steelers.
They're looking for their revenge. They're looking for that AFC West crown, and they're looking for a Lombardi trophy.
Oh, still.
Oh.
No.
And speaking of beast mode, how do you feel about the one and only beast mode, Marshawn Lynch going to his hometown, the Raiders? How do you feel about that?
I mean, he was great. I don't know what happened, why he quit. Maybe it was because they didn't run him the last play of the game. Who knows? I mean, it was a stupid decision in the Super Bowl 49.
That's true. Now he's back in the 2017 season, and he's ready for more awesome plays and hopefully trying to get a Lombardi trophy in his next Super Bowl.
Let's discuss, who do you think will get the Lombardi trophy this year?
Well, for sure, it's not going to be the Patriots. The Patriots, I don't know. They've still got Chris Hogan, Danny Amendola. Now they traded Malcolm Butler for Saints wide receiver Brandon Cooks, and they got Gronk back. Gronk's back in the game. I don't know how it happened.
Do you think Tom Brady will retire this year?
I think he will.
He's 40 years old.
He's 40, 41. That's too old to play. He's too old to play in the NFL as a quarterback. You don't have the same arm.
No.
I mean, he's got to retire this year. I'm putting my hopes on the Chiefs. The Chiefs, I feel like they're going to win it. But I feel like there's some other teams. I think
who do you think in the NFC will get to the Super Bowl?
The Eagles are looking pretty strong right now, 4-1, and also the Panthers, 4-1. I mean, they had a horrible season last year after a fine loss to the Broncos in Super Bowl 50. I mean, they were crappy last season. I mean, they're bouncing back. Newton and the Panthers are ready for more, and they're trying to get back to the same spot in 50, but with a win.
How do you feel about Von Miller? Is he? I don't know.
He's doing pretty good right now, I'm pretty sure, but I mean, not as good as last year. Last year he had 13.5 sacks. Was the runner-up for the Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, but for sure he's not doing the same as he was last year.
How do you feel about the Falcons? I haven't been checking with them lately.
Falcons, they're not the same as last year either. They're not looking too good. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Panthers or Chiefs. That's my Super Bowl predictions. But the Broncos, they've been looking pretty good.
They've been looking pretty good, but who did they lost to?
They lost to the Bills.
I mean, that's not. I mean, they beat the Cowboys.
They beat the Cowboys, the number 1 seed in the NFC playoffs last year, and they beat the Raiders after Derek Carr went down in the game with back spasms. They came up with the win. Next week we play the Giants.
That's going to be a blowout.
Yeah.
That's my prediction, but I don't know.
Okay, that's all the time we have for today. See you next time on Sports Talk with Steele Brooks. Thank you for joining the showcase. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below. We'll see you next time.